Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. My name is Julia Aurelia and I'm here to do your November reading with the tarot. If your Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus sign is in Aries, this is the right video for you, and I'm going to lay out the Celtic cross. So what are the energies for Aries in November? Let's give it a little shuffle and a little pre-shuffle. Oh wow, so we do have the Ten of Wands here and the Temperance card. That tells me that this month is going to be all about healing, and it feels like there's something you really struggle with, like something that is overburdening you, that might be mentally, emotionally, or even physically. And I do feel this is a time where something is going to get into balance again. It might mean that you need to take action upon bringing something in your life back into balance, because this tells me also that you really need to be mindful and careful with all the things that are basically weighing you down. So very important month for you to get into balance again, to especially of those things that are overburdening you here. Like I said, it feels like you might need to take action upon a couple of things yourself, to let go of some responsibilities, to let go of some burdens, because this could mean that you are so exhausted that the energy could easily slip into like a burnout energy or a depression energy. So please be mindful with you and take more care about the healing aspect of these things, letting go of the burden mentally, emotionally or physically, and finding a little bit more peace here. So let's go. What are the energies for Aries? And there's a brand new beginning. We do have the Ace of Wands. So that tells me actually that something is going to come into a, it's going to be completed, because the 10 is a completion energy, and the Wands, the Ace of Wands is an energy of a new beginning. So there is a big potential for you. It might even be that you have a new idea that could also relate to your business or your creative projects here, where there's an exciting new opportunity or a new idea here. It almost feels like, seeing these two cards, that the next month, or the month of November, is going to be like some sort of breakthrough, where you're going to be able to let go of some of the burdens of your life, where you're going to be able to look more positive into the future, and where maybe there's an exciting offer or opportunity waiting for you. But I definitely get the vibe that it's important for you to take care of yourself. There might be the answers coming that you seek with the Hanged Man. So again, it's all about, you see, we have the burden energy still here. So I mean, obviously there's always one card staying at the bottom of the deck when I split them up again, but this tells me that there is some sort of, it does feel like a breakthrough. It does feel like some sort of insight that you're gonna have connected to the situation that is overburdening you. And I do also feel like there is something that you really need to let go of. Could be a way of thinking, a way of behaving. Let's dive deeper into your reading and see what this is all about. Can I please get the energies for Aries? The energy for Aries in November, please. What are the energies for Aries? At the bottom of the deck is your happy place, your cherry on the cake, or your icing on the cake, however you say that. So we do have a beautiful energy that everything is basically going to lead you to your happy place. So let's see what the steps are that are leading you to your happy place. Well, this is what I said, right? We do have the Judgment card, and Judgment is telling me that you need to let go of something from the past. Again, I do get this vibe of this overburden energy with the Ten of Wands that we have now quite frequently, basically all through the pre-shuffling. And it does feel like you are a little bit in between worlds here. So there is still some stuff that you need to clean up from the past, in order that the past is not burdening you with the new chapter. But I do sense also this new chapter, the new beginning coming in, which is something we saw with the Ace of Wands, which is something we see with this card here. So it's about making some final decisions of what's going to stay in the past and how to move forward. And this is also an energy where it feels like there is the energy of being peaceful with something from the past, or getting, how do you say this in English? Being peaceful with the past, I feel like this is not the right way to say it, but it's maybe there's some sort of forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving another person, forgiveness that you can basically practice. But this is not about forgiving someone and say la di da, now everything can be so happy again. The forgiveness aspect is more about you feeling calm and peaceful when you think of the past, in terms of that's done, it's over and done, it's dealt with, and it's not affecting me emotionally anymore. So the forgiveness comes more in, as I always say it, as a flat line, becoming neutral to a situation that happened in the past, because otherwise you're going to carry these energies into the future, and then they will burden you down and probably control your behavior, your way of thinking and feeling in the future. And so it's an energy of really cleaning up the past in order to move into your new beginning, into the future. That's okay, and that is also the issue here, because we do have the moon. Now the moon card talks about your fears, and what's actually holding you back in the month of November are your fears, your insecurities with the energies of the moon. It might be that there's some sort of illusion going on, some sort of it could mean two of the things. So it could mean seeing things through rose-tinted glasses and not and denying reality. This is the energy of the moon. There could be so that is something that could hold you back, right? Denying the reality of things. If that is the case, just like try to get as a clear view as possible onto the situation, and don't deny reality, because that could potentially hold you back. On the other hand, this is about your fears, but also the moon energy is, like I already said, it's a very illusionary energy. So it's about illusions you create in your mind, and that is causing insecurities. This is causing fears. So this, as I said, could be the thing that you really need to overcome now in November, in order to have that new beginning. It almost feels like you are like there are some sort of gates, and these gates are basically you stepping into the new life, to the new beginning. But what is holding you back to pass through it is something here connected to the moon energy, connected to your fears and insecurities, or like I said, something where it comes to the denial of reality. I actually want to have a look what happened in the past, so let's check that out. Okay, we do have the Page of Swords. So that means there was an important information coming to you just maybe recently, or yeah, like I said, here in the past. It's brilliant new ideas. So maybe you had some sort of idea of how to move forward. Maybe some sort of knowledge came to you through a message, through a communication, or maybe you researched something here in order to gain some information here, some knowledge about the situation that you're in. So yes, some sort of new information in the recent past that is leading you into basically into your November. What are you thinking about? You're thinking about the Hermit. So maybe all you want to do is withdraw, disconnect, maybe even from the world for a while, or from a specific situation, or from a person, in order to get peaceful again, in order to find this calm energy of stillness within you, where you can be with yourself, where you can get in touch with yourself, with what you feel, with what you think. And so Hermit energy is the thing you are very much focused on in November. There might be some soul searching going on for you as well with the Hermit. So maybe you have some major questions that you are looking for answers, which is quite interesting, because we had the Hanged Man in the pre-shuffling. Now this is the energy of gaining some insights, gaining some knowledge about the questions that you ask yourself. Basically with the Hanged Man, it would be more like the question that you ask yourself: what is it that I need to do, or what is it that I need to let go of in order to move into a more peaceful energy. So like I said, one aspect of the Hermit might be the energy of I just want to withdraw and be with myself, connect with nature, connect with myself. And the other part is definitely the energy of the soul searching and getting in touch with yourself to get some answers to the questions that actually only you can answer for yourself. So what are you feeling? Okay, I do feel like your emotional side of things is getting more into a balanced state again. So the Six of Pentacles is the balance, but it's also talking about the energies of, I do feel there is something in your life where that is on the emotional scale of things, where you think about the give and take balance on an emotional level. So I do feel one aspect, like I said, is about getting more into balance again, getting more stable again. Here with the Six of Pentacles in the emotional side of things. But the other part is that I feel like you're very much focused on the give and take balance of things, situations, or even relationships, where you're like, okay, what am I gonna give in? What do I give, and what do I receive, and are these things in balance? And I feel like this is something that it feels almost like it's sinking into your being, like you are really aware of this dynamic in your life. In the near future, we have a big change, the Wheel of Fortune. Now that's a beautiful card, as the Wheel of Fortune is the card that tells me there is a positive change in your life. The Wheel of Fortune is moving up, 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 up again. When you have felt like you were in this pit of challenges over challenges, of feeling down and low, then this would definitely indicate that in the near future there's a positive shift happening, where you finally and gradually will go up again in the Wheel of Fortune, in the wheel of life, basically. So that's a really beautiful and positive energy. There are quite a lot of major arcana, so it seems to be that this is a very important month for you. And when it comes to, well, I mean, let's see what's happening next here, but when it comes to positive changes, letting go of the past, finding some answers within yourself, and overcoming fear or denial energy, your energy is, and there we go, we do have the Ace of Swords, and that means that you're gonna have a breakthrough. This is something I said already straight away at the beginning. So definitely the energy you bring in is clarity, truth. You're gonna find the answers definitely here, and you're gonna have a breakthrough. Something that was maybe quite confusing is gonna shift. Something where you felt quite confused, maybe about how you feel, or what you think, or what your truth is, or how you're gonna move forward, or connected to a specific situation, there is a breakthrough where you will see things clearly, and you will know which way to go, what to do, or what you feel, and therefore also which way to go. So beautiful energy that you bring into the mix, the energy of clarity. The energy a specific person has onto you, or the energy that your environment has onto you, is the next position. So let's have a look into that. Okay, there is some indecisiveness going on. We do have the Two of Swords. What I'm getting here, that if this is connected to a person, someone might be quite closed off and protective of him or her own space. So that's something I'm getting here. If this is connected to a person, there might be also someone in your environment that needs to make a decision but is indecisive. And well, actually I have to say, you have the clarity, and that person, if this is connected to a person, doesn't have the clarity. So maybe there's someone in your environment that should make a decision but it's just not making a decision, which could relate to someone not being able to, not having enough information, not being ready, or not seeing clearly. Whatever this is, it does feel like a little bit of a conflicting energy, but the interesting thing is that you have the Ace of Swords. So it feels like whatever is in your environment, so if that is a person, or maybe if there's something else connected to your environment where there is this confusion or conflict energy going on, this could literally be like two opinions being like that, right? So every sword is an opinion, every sword is a how do you say, it's someone else's truth, and there could be this conflict energy in your environment connected to two different opinions here. But I fear you're gonna be very clear, and it almost feels like you're gonna break through that bullshit here, because yeah, there's this energy of it almost feels like a gray energy, and gray energy always feels confusion, and gray energy always feels like a little bit manipulative, so I would just be mindful about that. But then again, we have the Ace of Swords in your energy, and you're gonna be like you're going to be like, I see through everything and I'm quite clear about who I am, what my truth is, and how this situation should unfold now. So let's have a look into your hopes and fears. The King of Wands could be a fire energy, so there might be something connected to your hopes or fears in the month of November that is connected to a Leo Sagittarius, or a what's the other Leo Sagittarius, or oh my god, or you, of course, Aries. So it could be fire sign here. So therefore, actually, since we are in your energy and you are a fire sign as well, this could mean that you hope that you're going to be empowered, that you're going to be in your energy, that you feel strong, decisive, that you're going to make the right decisions, wise decisions, where you have learned from your past experiences and now make the right decision connected to the future. So this could be one of your hopes, if that is connected to you. Obviously, this could be connected to another person as well, who might be very independent, who might be very attractive, or where there's some sort of pull towards that person. It could be someone in a leading position, someone of authority, where there's something connected to your hopes and fears connected to that person. In general, I would say this, if we take the personal aspect out of that energy, it's about making the right decision for the future, connected to the wisdom that someone has gained from past experiences. So making a very considerate decision, I would say, a mature decision. All right, let's see how everything is going to develop. Good news coming in. The Four of Wands is the time to celebrate. There's a reason for you to celebrate. Really beautifully, especially like with the Wheel of Fortune being here, and then it all developing to the Four of Wands, which is time to celebrate, good news coming in. There might be a very special celebration, like a literal celebration that you go to, where you meet people, where you have a good time. So that's really beautiful. For some of you, this could be an energy of a wedding. So maybe there's a wedding you're gonna go to, and you're gonna meet people and just have a really, really great time. Even if it's not about an event or meeting people, the whole energy is really evolving nicely, especially with the Wheel of Fortune and then moving into the Four of Wands. So there is a positive shift happening. Things are moving forward, and then it's gonna all lead to happiness, to joy, to celebration. So really beautiful energy here. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Did I? No. Yes, of course. So don't worry, be happy. We're gonna have really positive energies here that you're now moving into. And the cherry on the ice, the cherry on the cake, the icing on the cake, we have that here as well. All right, Aries, this is what I got for you. If you resonate with the reading, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.